Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to yet another episode of The One Fall Show, WWE 2k19 Super Universe. My name's Nate Bender. You got to know who I am first and foremost. I will be the leader of this digital wrestling exhibition today, and joining me in the booth, as always, is the man, the myth, the legend, Will Cherry.
Nate, you know I'm a man of simple things, and with being simple, I don't want anything fancy. I don't want anything fancy smancy. I don't want anything fancy smancy wancy. I don't even want fancy smancy take a trip to fancy things. All I want is to waste your time and mine.
And you have done so here this morning. Thank you for being with us here today. And also joining us, the man that makes it happen over on The One Fall Show, Chuck Bean. Chuck, welcome.
The patron saint of pizza has returned to Super Universe mode, and what a week I decided to take off. Holy crap. If you haven't gone back and watched it, check out our YouTube channel at One Fall Show. What a show.
What an exhibition. What a tables match.
What a match that never ends.
I have never seen a tables match like that before.
Never in the history of wrestling. You know, when I watched Wrestle Kingdom, I saw Kota Ibushi give a Falcon Arrow almost through a Japanese table. Not quite, almost, to Kazuchika Okada. And yet that was not even half as entertaining as last week's epic tables match with Pete Dunne and whoever the fuck the other guy was. So welcome to the show, everyone. We've got an exciting show for you today. We're going to run down the Raw card here in just a moment, but we do also want to send a shout out to the now $20 man, Shawnee Constant, who has informed us that he will no longer be part of the broadcast team. A shout out to him, and I want to thank him for his time here on the Super Universe mode. It was very fun having him, and he is welcome back anytime he wants to come back. All right, let's get into this week's action, because we are, of course, building towards NXT Great American Bash at the end of the week. So let's go ahead and run down Raw. Our opening matchup, Randy Orton versus Drew McIntyre. I saw it enough on Raw in real life.
I'm good.
I don't know that I need to see it anymore. We've also got Rey Mysterio taking on Buddy Murphy.
Speaking of things we've seen enough of.
Seriously. Well, son of a bitch.
What the hell?
We've got Mustafa Ali backed up by Retribution taking on Ricochet. Yet another match. Did Raw actually book this week?
I think Vince took over, man.
So confused.
Did you install a Bruce Pritchard booking mod?
No, I did not. Although maybe I did accidentally. We've also got Riddick Moss taking on Dolph Ziggler.
Match that never happened, but no one wants to see.
Yeah, where is Riddick Moss?
That's a great question.
Who killed Riddick Moss? What happened?
Pesticides.
It's like Laura Palmer. Is he wrapped in plastic in a river somewhere? We've also got Asuka taking on Mickie James. Speaking of things that have already happened, Edge takes on Aleister Black. At least it's different.
Yeah.
At least it's different. And in our main event, we've got Kevin Owens taking on Seth Rollins.
Jesus.
A WrestleMania match. My God, shades of Raw's past. Guys, we are left with a tough decision. I think we have to pick a match that either no one wants to see or already happened. Except for Edge and Aleister Black might be the only one.
Just do it.
That sort of stands out.
Just hit it.
Yeah, that's where my vote goes.
Okay, fine. Edge and Aleister Black here on Raw. Oh, wow, I didn't mute my stream?
Uh-oh.
I can hear us in the background. Welcome, everyone, to Monday Night Raw.
Brooklyn
in the house.
Oh, if Crime Time was still around.
I was going to say we'll have a Legend Week of our own, and Crime Time will show up.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Shad.
Yes, indeed. All right. Give me just a moment. I'm actually going to switch here so I can mute here, and then we'll come back to here. Hey. There we go. Didn't even need to throw it to a commercial this time. Just a bump. All right. Randy Orton taking on Drew McIntyre. I remember this could go either way. Randy Orton coming up with a victory. Rey Mysterio taking on Buddy Murphy. Buddy Murphy comes up with the victory. Mustafa Ali and Ricochet going one-on-one. Well, of course, Mustafa Ali being backed up by the rest of Retribution. Who's going to come out on top? It's Ricochet.
All right, Ricky.
Riddick Moss and Dolph Ziggler. No one cares. Dolph, I guess. Asuka taking on Mickie James. Now officially a legend, Mickie James.
Yeah.
Asuka comes up with the victory there. And here we go. It's Edge and Aleister Black.
You know, we promoted the tables match from last week. I nearly forgot that you started last week with an amazing fatal four-way with, what was it? R-Truth picking up a victory.
Yes, the most unexpected match last week, and maybe the best one that we covered was that fatal four-way.
What an amazing way to kick off the show. Definitely check that video out.
Also, one of the most unlikely spots where you had perfectly in sync stereo arm stomps from Seth Rollins and Drew McIntyre. I don't think that we've seen that kind of synergy from a tag team since the days of the Rock and Roll Express. It was amazing. It wasn't even a tag team. It was a fatal four-way. Anyway, here we go. Edge, Aleister Black.
You think you know me?
WWE Champion Edge. I completely forgot.
I was thinking when we saw Randy Orton and Drew McIntyre fighting that they are trying to get enough victories to get back near the top of the mountain and try and knock Edge off.
Which begs the question, why is Aleister Black taking on Edge? I mean, granted, it's not a title match, but I don't think Aleister Black has been doing that well.
I was backstage earlier today, and I was talking to the pyro guy, and he said, you know what would be great? If we could just use the smoke machine for one match tonight, and then I can put it away early, and that's what we're doing tonight.
That is a weird reason to book a match, but there you go. Despite his fantastic entrance, and most of us here on Super Universe being fans of Aleister Black, he does not have the greatest track record here in Super Universe.
No, unfortunately not. But he's had some strong opponents that he's had to try and topple.
He certainly is at the top of the card. Want to thank everyone joining us live over at twitch.tv/Limit Break Radio. Just want to remind everyone that you can catch us live every Saturday, 4 p.m. Eastern. And we would invite you to do that. If you haven't yet, make sure you hit that follow button. Made quite a bit of improvements here on the stream quality in the last couple of weeks. And hopefully our audio is sounding nice and crisp this week.
Picture getting sharper and sharper.
Absolutely.
Of course, Aleister Black can't appreciate it because dude's got an eye patch on.
I mean, He could, just not the depth.
Yeah, he gets no depth out of it whatsoever.
No. All right, here we go. Both competitors squaring off. Center of the ring. Tie up. Aleister Black imposing his will on the WWE champion. Ref gets in there and breaks it up. Clean break.
Wrestling.
Headlock. Takedown. More wrestling. Shot right to the face from Aleister Black.
Oh, we know who's working heel.
Again, tie up center of the ring as Aleister Black still with, it seems like, the strength over Edge.
This is good to see because Edge is a legend in his own right, and Aleister Black seems completely unintimidated by that fact.
Absolutely. Edge now. Hammerlock. Reversed by Aleister Black. Finally broken up. Oh, what a shot to the gut. Oh! Whoa!
Broke out into a fight now.
Flurry of offense from Aleister Black. My God.
If you're not ready for that, it'll knock the wind right out of you.
Whoa! What a knee.
A wake-up call.
Edge now
counter.
Makes his way to his feet. Edge. Tie up. Oh, what a DDT.
That'll turn the tide.
Oh, and more of those hard uppercuts right to the solar plexus. And Aleister Black responds with a DDT of his own. Kick out at 1 by the WWE champion.
Aleister Black giving that receipt back on that DDT.
A veteran move. Edge rolling out of the ring to get his breath.
Ooh. Shot now to the floor. This has been a hard-hitting matchup from the opening moments. Pretty evenly contested as well. Aleister Black now. Oh, whoa.
Tossed him like a sack of garbage.
Into the ring post. There was definitely some collision with the ring on Edge's part.
Oh. What was that, Chuck Norris move? Was his fucking front axe kick?
I don't know that Edge has had to fight somebody whose feet are such deadly weapons since the days of Rob Van Dam or Tajiri.
Count of 6. Got to get the action back in the ring. Aleister Black sends Edge back into the ring. Cover now. 1. Kick out at 1. Edge making his way to his feet. Oh. Aleister Black just unleashing with a torrent of strikes.
That was at least a level 1 hit combo right there.
Finishing it off with a knee to the face.
Oh, and Edge finally able to get the momentum back in his favor with a kick to Aleister Black's face. And now he's putting his own feet to Aleister Black. Edge working on the back. Brings Aleister Black to his feet.
Oh.
Driven.
Shot those ropes right into the throat.
Right down to the mat. Absolutely. Edge going up.
Whoa.
Oh, what a vertical suplex.
Textbook.
Oh, and Aleister Black able to reverse and comes up with a huge knee lift.
Right in the midsection, too. Almost hit him in the ding-ding.
I've seen that knee lift referred to as the kitchen sink. I have no idea why.
And Aleister Black continuing with a bevy of strikes. Edge now with a receipt and a spear into the corner.
But how effective was that spear? You know, Edge didn't get the full thrust into that.
Aleister Black now making his way out of the corner. Edge brings him to his feet. Oh, and what a clothesline. Oh,
there we go.
There it is. Execute.
Downward spiral DDT.
Yes. Setting up for it. There, he got all of that one. Spear by the WWE champion. 1, 2, Oh,
wow.
Aleister Black kicking out at the last moment.
I was pretty sure you could count to 20.
And Edge
submission?
going straight to work on the neck of Aleister Black.
Just wrenching on it.
Aleister Black reverses. Oh, and another vicious clothesline from Edge. Double axe handle right to the forehead. And another.
That's 3.
Edge seems determined to put Aleister Black's lights out.
Just driving the point of his wrist right into the forehead of Aleister Black with each one of these.
Aleister Black now reverses.
Oh, shoulder check Edge right there.
Yeah.
Aleister Black moving slowly, stalking his prey.
Not what I would have expected.
No, not from Aleister Black.
The top wrist lock going on here.
Slowing it down, way down.
I think he should have probably went for something a little more impactful, but instead...
There it is for a second time.
Execution again.
Aleister Black busted open. 1, 2, kick out at 2.
Oh, my God. Edge has got to be asking himself, what is it going to take?
Where is Aleister Black finding this energy?
He's pulling out everything, man. You're going up against the champ. You want to make a statement, even though it's a non-title match.
This Brooklyn crowd is on its feet.
Oh, shit.
Edge setting up. Spear, center of the ring.
Caught him.
That's got to be it. 1, 2, 3. That's it.
Forget about it. Wow. What a match.
Here is your winner, the Rated R Superstar.
Wow. No disrespect to Aleister Black. He came to play.
It took 3 spears.
It did.
Sometimes it's the kind of match that'll put you in contention for a title, but even if it doesn't, I'm sure management has taken notice.
Absolutely. Well, Edge, the WWE champion, coming up on top of that one. Which brings us to our main event. A main event from last year's WrestleMania. It's Kevin Owens and Seth Rollins.
Or Ring of Honor 2008.
That as well. And the victor, Kevin Owens.
And that would have been right in 2008 as well.
I believe that's how WrestleMania also ended up.
Yeah. The real question is, does Kevin Owens still have use of his ankle after that match?
Very good question. I guess we will have to see next week whether or not Kevin Owens is booked in catering. Hopefully he doesn't have any bruised kidneys. All right, now on to AEW Dynamite, as we've got Nate Thunder in the main event. Hopefully I'm not just cutting a promo this week. Our opening match, wow, heavy hitters, Woo. Jon Moxley and Hangman Adam Page. Wow.
That'll be a knockdown drag out.
Eddie Kingston takes on Shawn Spears in our second matchup. This is exciting. I like both those guys quite a bit. Brian Pillman Jr. takes on Cody Rhodes in our third matchup. We've also got Pac taking on Kenny Omega. Man, Dynamite is really booking strong this week. We've also got a triple threat. Brian Cage taking on his stablemate Ricky Starks, as well as the Dark Order's Colt Cabana. We've also got Brandon Cutler cutting a promo, and Nate Thunder taking on Wardlow in our main event.
Wow.
All right, obviously we're going to check out the Nate Thunder and Wardlow match, but there are some other matchups in here that are pretty fantastic. Anything else that anyone would like to see?
I feel like virtual Tony Khan watched Raw the night before and decided, I'll show you fuckers.
Yeah, you might be right. I'm pretty interested in the Brian Pillman Jr. versus Cody Rhodes, if I'm honest. It might be because I just installed a new Cody Rhodes.
Okay.
But that I'm just speaking from a selfish place. But I mean, we've also got this triple threat match. That's a pretty amazing match. The opener is pretty awesome. What do you guys think? What else besides the Nate Thunder match do you want to see? Or we can just watch the Nate Thunder match. It's up to you.
I'm in for as many of these matches on this particular Dynamite as you want to watch, because they all look fantastic.
They all look pretty good. All right, Will, what about you?
I mean, if I had to pick one, I would go triple threat. Those are always entertaining.
Yeah, triple threat. All right, I'm down for that. Triple threat, Ricky Starks, Brian Cage, and Colt Cabana, and we'll knock out Nate Thunder and Wardlow. That'll be this week on Dynamite.
Get the broom. Fight raccoon.
It's really hard to unhear once you've heard those parody lyrics.
They even changed up the theme for the show in this week's AEW Dynamite for New Year. Yeah, it was a little bit different than I remember. At least the video package was, and I could still hear. They
did update it a couple of weeks ago. Anyway, welcome to Miami, Florida for AEW Dynamite.
Don't grab the square grouper. It's illegal.
All right, here we go. Our opening matchup. We've got Jon Moxley taking on Hangman Adam Page. At one point, this was either this was or it should be a pay-per-view matchup for sure. Jon Moxley versus Hangman Adam Page. Jon Moxley coming up with the victory there. Eddie Kingston taking on Shawn Spears. Shawn Spears coming up with the win. Brian Pillman Jr. taking on Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes coming up with the victory. Pac takes on Kenny Omega. Pac coming up with the big victory there. And here we go. It's our first matchup of the night. Brian Cage, Colt Cabana, and Ricky Starks.
Yes.
So 2/3 of Team Taz.
Going to have to test each other's testicular fortitude in this triple threat match.
By tickling taint. And I'm just trying to find more T words.
And maybe tonguing each other's throats. Don't worry, it's not gay, it's pro wrestling.
Goodness gracious.
Said, look, grab my nuts in that power slam. Don't touch my dick.
Well, how many times has someone had to tuck nuts back in into somebody's shorts?
Or fucking your nuts fucking pop out because you didn't wear undertights, and you fucking
that too.
Tommy Young has to pull a Nikita Cole off and shove your balls in your singlet.
True story. All right, here we go. Oh shit.
Batista from down south.
He does have a similar body to Batista, but at least he doesn't have the tattoos.
Yeah, he doesn't have the shitty fucking tribal sun on the navel.
Right, and
Godsmack navel tattoo.
God. Yes. That's exactly what it is.
Yes, dude.
But there was also that mini Batista guy in WWE for a while who also had almost the exact same fucking tattoos.
He was what was that, Mason Ryan?
Mason Ryan.
Mason Ryan was Batista with British hair. It was Batista with product in his hair. That's what that was.
Oh my God.
They needed another one. I swear, I bet you Vince was like, we need another big guy. Who can we get? Well,
he wasn't that big. He was just jacked.
Yeah, he wasn't. He wasn't on the Trenbolone sandwich like Batista was.
He was like 5'11".
Without boots.
Yeah. Doing the jobber jog.
Colt Cabana, half of the Second City Saints, along with CM Punk. Fact about CM Punk, CM used to stand for Crooked Moonsault.
Oh, is that right?
In the Indies, because he could never land one.
Thought it was Chick Magnet.
It was a joke from IWA.
Oh, okay.
Because he sucks at landing moonsaults. Sorry, Phil.
The revolution is televised.
It's always interesting when you see faction mates go up against each other, whether it's in a triple threat or a fatal four-way or even a singles match, because you wonder, how dirty do you play when you're going up against a buddy of yours?
Or a Royal Rumble. I mean, shit, you know? How many times have we seen betrayal at the Royal Rumble?
Every man for themselves. Oh, camera cut, Kevin Dunn.
Thanks, Kevin. Appreciate that. Well, it remains to be seen if there are, maybe there are lingering negative feelings between Brian Cage and Ricky Starks. So we don't know the dynamic of Team Taz. You know, the addition of Powerhouse Hobbs may have upset the dynamic of the group.
Yeah,
they may need to work some things out here.
Otherwise, they're going to be the land of misfit toys with Taz leading the way.
I do have to say, like, Taz has a lot of other guys like Eddie Kingston who are also essentially managing a bunch of dudes.
Yeah.
But seeing Taz as a manager is really entertaining.
He's pretty good at it, I got to say.
He's a 7 in a land of 9s and 10s.
You know what? That's fair. And you know what? What did I say?
Look at this.
Stablemates going right at one another.
Colt Cabana doing the smart thing, letting them fight it out.
That's right.
Finally, Colt Cabana enters the fray with an atomic drop.
So old school.
And a huge clothesline to Ricky Starks as he starts putting the boots to Ricky.
Wow. All right. Colt Cabana with that lifting powerbomb.
Oh, wow. Another huge clothesline to Brian Cage. And wow, it looks like Colt Cabana is really taking over here.
Yeah, I think Team Taz has got to get their stuff together if either one of them wants to have a chance.
Oh, and Team Taz can't seem to agree who the target is.
Okay.
Colt Cabana.
Oh, here we go.
Colt Cabana just taking the opportunity to watch from the corner that big stalling suplex of Brian Cage. Brian Cage, a big overhand chop to the face of Colt Cabana. And up and over to the outside.
Colt Cabana landed high on his shoulders and neck.
That's a long way to fall.
And how is he not dead?
As Colt Cabana, oh my gosh, comes up with a big reversal as the action is right in front of us. Brian Cage with another stalling suplex. And Colt Cabana again just watching on. Oh, a big uppercut from Colt Cabana takes Brian Cage off of his feet.
Brian Cage spit on me. He got hit with that uppercut. His spit hit me right in the mouth.
That's pretty gross.
Yeah, there's a pandemic. Come on now. Ricky Starks now making his way into the ring. Oh, and Colt Cabana.
With eyes on the back of his head.
Absolutely. But Ricky Starks able to reverse.
Awareness.
Excellent ring awareness from Colt Cabana. Ricky Starks now going to work on Colt Cabana as Brian Cage looks on.
I think he forgot where he was.
Going straight after Brian Cage as Colt Cabana rolls out of the ring. Clothesline to the back of the head. Pin now. 1, 2. Just a 2 count. Ricky Starks just landing some blows right down on the bridge of the nose of Brian Cage. Colt Cabana makes his way back into the ring. Underhook of the arms. Oh, wow. What a DDT. Cover now. 1, 2. Oh, wow.
Woo.
Ricky Starks kicks out at all before 2.
That might have been Colt Cabana's best chance at winning this match.
Colt Cabana now. Think he's going to look to pin Brian Cage. Here it is. 1 as Ricky Starks makes his way back into the ring. Brian Cage kicks out in 2. Kick to the back of Cage. You got it.
How insulting would it be for Team Taz for Colt Cabana to pin one of them in a triple threat with the flip-flop and fly?
Absolutely embarrassing. Cover now. 1, 2. Oh, wow. 2 3/4. Colt Cabana is just ruling this match.
Putting on a clinic, as they say.
Taking advantage of the animosity between these members of Team Taz.
Colt Cabana off the ropes, and wow. Brian Cage comes rocketing off that second rope. Cover now of Ricky Starks. 1, 2. Kick out in 2.
Oh, that's real smart.
Colt Cabana with the momentum on his side. Up into the fireman's carry and down. Wow, for a looks like an air raid crash. Cover again. 1, 2. Kick out in 2. Colt Cabana is pulling things out of his arsenal that I have never seen him do. He doesn't get a whole lot of credit for having a terribly versatile offense, but my God, this man is putting in work tonight. Oh, big chop to the chest of Brian Cage. Brian Cage now.
Yeah, you don't want this. You don't want to let the machine fire up.
I think the stalling suplex is the only move that Brian Cage has landed in this whole match. Colt Cabana finally rolls out of the ring. Brian Cage pins Ricky Starks. 1, 2. Kick out in 2. This Miami crowd is on their feet.
And you have to imagine that these two members of Team Taz, especially Ricky Starks, is thinking he's looking to prove that he could hold the FTW title just as well as Brian Cage.
Oh, kick to the midsection. Can't remember what Ricky Starks calls that, but cover now. 1. Oh, doesn't even get the 1. Colt Cabana breaking it up.
Oh, almost landed right on Brian Cage.
Reverse DDT into Brian Cage's shoulder.
Yeah. And Ricky Starks now jumping knee strike. Series of clotheslines from Ricky Starks.
Ooh.
Oh, man, and a big drop kick. Ricky getting Colt away from the ropes. What's he thinking? Cover now.
Just waking up.
1, 2. Kick out in 2. Clearly more gas in the tank of Colt Cabana. And now Team Taz coming in for, what I thought was going to be a team beatdown. Brian Cage just slamming Ricky Starks onto Colt Cabana. Cover now. 1. Colt Cabana. Colt Cabana kicking out in 1. Colt Cabana able to break the headlock. Traps the arm. Oh, wow. Brian Cage slows that one right down.
That neck wrench hasn't been doing Brian Cage very much this week.
Brian Cage busted open from that huge elbow. Cover now. 1, 2. Ricky Starks there in time. And Colt Cabana sweeps the leg. Sweep the leg, Johnny.
He punched his leg.
Gracious.
And Colt Cabana now methodically going to work on the leg of Ricky Starks. Dragging Ricky center of the ring. Cover. 1, 2. Ricky Starks kicks out in 2.
Brian Cage is out of it.
Brian Cage is absolutely rocked. Bleeding profusely. Colt Cabana still with all the momentum. Clothesline to the mat.
Wow.
And as Brian Cage looms over him, enough ring awareness to know that he was behind him. Brian Cage now. Oh, no. Sets up. Oh, my God.
That's got to be it.
Cover. 1, 2, 3.
Wow.
Brian Cage comes up victorious as Ricky Starks was making his way to his feet.
Here is your winner.
That's why he's the FTW champ.
Look at the amount of blood on Brian Cage's forehead.
I don't think anything has been solved between Brian Cage and Ricky Starks.
No. I have concerns for the stability of Team Taz. There we go. Man, Colt Cabana, MVP of that match. I can't believe how much offense he got.
And that ring awareness, Mike, many times during that match when someone would be behind him, he would just swing and knock him out.
Absolutely. It was really an incredible performance from Colt Cabana. Unable to secure that victory, though. Brandon Cutler has got something to say, and he just says it. So,
yep.
All right.
He's looking for more people to join his D&D campaign.
Well, that makes sense. All right, here we go. It's the main event. Nate Thunder, TNT champion, taking on Wardlow.
I realized this week during AEW Dynamite when Wardlow opened up the show that a younger me would be upset that I don't get to see Wardlow in the ring as much as I do. But at this age, I understand the idea of less is more. I understand making him kind of a, not so much a main event, but a spectacle.
Calm and collected as always.
He is the AEW TNT CHAMP. I don't think we've yet to see anybody that really has made Nate Thunder not look impressive as hell.
So far, most of his matches have been squashes. That is for sure. But Wardlow is a big challenge. That's a big mountain to climb for this man.
Absolutely. Looking to make that squared circle a war zone with Nate Thunder right in his sights is Wardlow. Man, heaven help MJF if Wardlow ever actually gets mad at him.
Oh, that's going to be a day of reckoning. Here we go. Nate Thunder, Wardlow, squaring off, center of the ring. Oh, Nate Thunder.
What the?
What is that?
Wow. Double underhook. And I don't even know what that was. Thought for a minute he might have been going. Oof, what a knee. Thought he might have been going for the Rouge River plunge right out of the gate. Wardlow. Oh, what a drop kick to the back of the head. Oh, and a shot right to the mush.
Lifting kick right there from Wardlow. Overhand right. No. No way.
Oh,
no way.
What a power bomb!
Nate is trying to destroy him.
Huge man to pick up a power bomb like that.
Wardlow able to make it to his feet. Whip now into the corner. Oh, and Nate Thunder out of the way. Wardlow eats all the turnbuckle and takes a knee right to the mush.
Nate Thunder telling Wardlow, get your ass up. Oh, shoulder checked him, gut checked him. Right outside. Another jumping knee. And that's right at the jaw of Wardlow right there.
I know I should be used to the savagery of Nate Thunder by this point, but I am not. Every week, I'm floored.
Back elbow. And Wardlow.
Up onto the shoulders. Oh, man, the Del Rey drop. And Wardlow is rocked.
And Nate Thunder should go for the pin right now. I guess he's not done with Wardlow.
Nate Thunder showing off for the crowd.
Oh, man.
Wow.
I think this is a new Nate Thunder we haven't seen yet.
Wardlow to his feet. Nate Thunder. With the Rouge River plunge. Cover now. 1, 2, 3. That is it.
To make that short of work of a man the size and power of Wardlow is unprecedented.
Nate Thunder's path of destruction continues. Anyone you put in front of him, he's beating them down into the ground.
Yeah, you know, Taz thinks Brian Cage has a path of destruction. He's got nothing on Nate Thunder.
Nate Thunder has what? 1 loss so far?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I think so.
I think you are right.
Lloyd in the chat saying Nate Thunder doesn't wrestle, he murders.
Impressive performance there. All right, as we now move on to NXT. Ooh, main event, Willie Anderson. Here we go. Isaiah Swerve Scott and Roddy Strong start off our first match. We've got Kushida taking on Cameron Grimes. We've also got Adam Cole taking on Finn Balor. Io Shirai takes on Shotzi Blackheart. Walter taking on Flash Morgan Webster. Sixth match is Jordan Devlin taking on Pete Dunne. And Willie Anderson takes on Damian Priest in our main event. Suspiciously absent is Ilja Dragunov.
Yeah.
Where
I think
is Ilja?
I think he may be resting up after the beating he took.
I'm smelling running.
You know, you might not be wrong. Anything else on this card that you guys are interested in?
I mean, I do love Cameron Grimes, but I think for this week, I'm good, man. Flash Morgan Webster's going to get murdered.
Yeah, that's a weird match.
Yeah, that sure is.
And Cameron Grimes, the Cody Deaner of WWE. I think I'm good.
All right, straight to the main event. Here we go. It's NXT.
I also have to thank you, Will, for the fact that whenever I hear this song now, I can only hear the Looney Tunes music.
I know, right? It's stuck in my head now.
You mentioned it once. Now every time. Yeah.
That's so funny. Isaiah Swerve Scott taking on Roddy Strong in our opening matchup. Isaiah Swerve Scott comes up with the upset. Kushida taking on To the Moon Cameron Grimes. Kushida comes up with the victory.
Not quite the moon this week.
No, sir. He was grounded this week. We've got Adam Cole taking on Finn Balor. Finn Balor coming up with the victory there. Io Shirai, Shotzi Blackheart. Io Shirai coming up with the victory. Walter takes on Flash Morgan Webster. Feel bad for Flash, man.
Yeah. Walter's going to put Flash Morgan Webster between two pieces of bread and eat him.
It's no contest, which means I'm going to go out on a limb and guess that Walter just brutalized Flash before he could even get into the ring.
He didn't even go for the pin. He just killed him.
We've also got Jordan Devlin taking on Pete Dunne. Jordan Devlin comes up with the victory there. And Willie Anderson taking on Damian Priest in our main event.
Nice to hear that you have the uncensored version of All Out Life going.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Why would I put the censored version into my own game?
I don't know. I didn't know how you handled it.
Willie Anderson coming to the ring with the hose.
Oh, man, I was getting scared.
I've heard that there's actually an intelligence test in order to join Willie on his way to the ring.
Yeah, you have to be a member of Mensa.
Yep. That's what I'd heard.
Wherever Willie Anderson goes, he brings the party.
Good job on Kevin Dunn keeping the camera on the hose.
Absolutely. Listen, if Kevin Dunn knows how to do anything well, it's leer through the camera at women. He does know how to do that quite well. Not as well as, like if Russo was directing, but he still gets the important shots.
Nah, Russo wouldn't even get it right.
No, he would fuck it up. But whoever he's telling to, make sure you get all the TNA, bro. It's TNA, man. That's why we called it that.
The fact that he got away with naming that fucking promotion that. oh shit! Oh, cut my music. All right, hang on. I'm sorry, y'all. I had to let the animation catch up. How y'all doing? Yeah, shit.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. So apparently I'm wrestling Damian Priest. Beautiful ass, so go ahead and bring him out.
Yeah,
that's right. So Damian Priest, go ahead and bring your fucking Prince from Sign of the Times looking ass down to the ring so I can whoop your ass in front of all these good people in Orlando and around the world. Thank you and good night. I'm out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cheesing it up. Cheesing it.
The Archer of Infamy, whose Titantron never seems to work right.
And his opponent.
It's all timing.
New York, weighing in at 249 pounds.
paying tribute to the late Brody Lee. That is Brody Lee's entrance animation. Twice.
Yes.
Yeah.
I thought you meant all the fishnet he was wearing.
All right, here we go. Things about to get underway. Oh, what's this? Well, here he is.
Uh-oh.
The man of the hour. He wasn't booked on any matches tonight, but I guess he's going to come down and observe the action from ringside.
That's total bullshit. That's bullshit. Why are you disrupting Willie Anderson's match, knowing damn well he's supposed to be focused on his opponent?
He just wants a front row seat.
Here we go. Action underway. Tie up center of the ring. Damian Priest with a waist lock. But Willie Anderson there with a...
nice snapmare.
Yeah, snapmare. That's what it is.
Another top wrist lock here. Oh, chain wrestling. Excellent.
And a hammer lock from Damian Priest.
Taking that opportunity to kind of punk Willie Anderson out a little bit.
Oh, what's this? Pump handle and whoa.
Whoa.
What a huge slam from Damian Priest. Willie Anderson's in trouble.
A pump handle suplex. Don't know that I've ever seen one of those before.
Like a straight back suplex. It was impressive.
Yeah.
Cover from Damian Priest. One. Kick out at one.
The crowd letting Willie Anderson know he's still got it.
Selling like death right now.
Oh, my God.
Woo.
Vicious knee right to the face of Willie Anderson. Willie Anderson looks rocked. Single leg Boston Crab now. Like I said, Boston. Like I come from it. Boston. Right? Willie Anderson easily escapes. Puts his boots to the back of Damian Priest.
Completely misses that overhand right.
I feel like Ilja Dragunov has really got Willie Anderson rattled. He expects the worst right now, and it's taking him right out of this match.
Absolutely. Irish whip into the corner. Damian Priest. Oh, comes up with nothing but turnbuckle.
Big miss.
Willie Anderson with a huge backbreaker. I mean, that is not a small man. That takes a lot of strength on the part of Willie Anderson. Oh, what a jawbreaker. Chop to the chest.
Wow.
Black hole slam.
Bag of ham. Kick to the back. Irish whip into the corner. And there's that big running clothesline from Damian Priest. Willie Anderson down to the mat. Damian Priest, what does he think? Going to the top rope. Willie Anderson making his way to his feet. This could be huge. Oh, what a crossbody. Willie Anderson moving, rolling out to the ring apron. And Damian Priest punches him to the floor.
Oh, what the hell?
Up again to the top rope.
Whoa!
Oh, no! What a jumping clothesline from the top rope. Willie Anderson is in trouble.
That is a great height to come from for a clothesline like that.
Ilja Dragunov still on the outside. Willie Anderson now makes his way to his feet. A running boot drives Damian Priest down to the canvas. Oh! Leg lariat! Leg lariat! Right. Willie Anderson setting up for it. 1, 2. What a neck breaker. That's it. What does he call that move, Will?
Oh, that's called the whoop your ass.
1, 2, whoop your ass.
Whoa.
Did not
Almost
work.
getting a 3 count.
His ass could use a little more whooping.
Willie Anderson now stalking his prey. Kick to the hamstring.
Oh, I don't like that. What are you doing? Okay.
Whoa.
Okay. He's talking to Damian Priest's ass.
You know what? He's telling the object that he's going to kick what's going to happen to it.
Yeah.
Stump puller. Just doing damage to the knee of Damian Priest. Willie Anderson. Oh, and a guillotined across the top rope. Cover now. 1, 2. Count of 2. Willie Anderson gets Damian Priest to his feet, and oh, what a vicious DDT.
Oh. Looks like from our vantage point, a headbutt.
Oh no! What a spin kick right to the face of Willie Anderson. Willie Anderson might be out. Willie Anderson might be unconscious.
That ain't good.
No, they didn't.
Cover now from Damian Priest. 1, 2. Oh, wow.
Woo.
Willie Anderson, with a little bit of life left in him, kicks out at 2, makes his way to his feet. Oh my God. Oh, taking him down to Jackson.
Woohoo. Look at all them punches to the guts.
Willie Anderson now setting up. Oh, what a vicious slam.
Going for the cover.
Going for the cover. 1, 2. Oh, my God. Damian Priest kicks out at 2. Willie Anderson showing off for the crowd.
Twice.
Kick to the back. And Damian Priest is out of it. Willie Anderson setting it up. He's going to end this one, taking him to Motown, baby.
Bop.
That's got to be it.
Go for the cover.
That's got to be it. Cover now. 1, 2, 3. Willie Anderson coming up with a huge victory as his rival, Ilja Dragunov, watches on from ringside. Oh, but here comes Ilja Dragunov. Oh, what a vile attack from behind.
What a surprise. Who could have saw this coming?
Ref, get in there. Stop this. Ilja Dragunov dropping an elbow on Willie Anderson and just... Folks, this is
over.
This is despicable. Willie Anderson now with a big reversal. Oh, wow. What a double axe handle to the back of the neck of Ilja Dragunov. Willie Anderson, after wrestling a grueling match against Damian Priest, coming up and continuing to beat the crap out of Ilja Dragunov.
Still with enough whoop ass in the can to beat on his rival here.
Oh, and Willie Anderson just driving Ilja Dragunov's head into the ring.
He's sending a message. Don't ever run up on him.
Stomps to Ilja Dragunov.
My God.
Willie Anderson not even giving him an opportunity to get up. Officials have run out and broken up this confrontation. Will we see a match between Ilja Dragunov and Willie Anderson coming up at the Great American Bash? Boy, I hope so. What a match. We're going to throw it now over to Chuck Bean, who's with Willie Anderson. Chuck.
Willie, a fantastic match tonight, almost tainted by Ilja Dragunov jumping you from behind at the end. How did you find the strength to continue to beat him up after wrestling that grueling match?
Look, I'm not going down like no sucker, all right? Let me tell you something. You get in the ring with me, whether it's during my match or even after my match, you are liable to catch one or both of these hands. So for Ilja Dragunov to do that, that was total disrespect. He's going to have to learn a hard lesson the next time we meet.
The next time.
Willie, I don't want I don't want to take any. I don't want to take any time away from you and the ladies. They look like they definitely want to get a piece of you. So I'll let you go.
Everyone's trying to get a piece of me, Chuck.
Back to you in the booth, Nate.
And of course, we may see this come to loggerheads at NXT Great American Bash. All right, let's move on to 205 Live as we hear Willie Anderson's theme song in the background. Could this be a premonition of things to come on 205 Live? Willie Anderson, indeed, the hardest working man in wrestling. All right, taking a look at 205 Live.
My God.
My goodness gracious. And
a double dose of this pimping right here.
Where you at? You're in Youngstown, Ohio. Guess what you're getting?
Oh, I'm getting that beer.
Yeah, that's right.
This match brought to you by Yinglings.
All right, opening matchup, Ariya Daivari taking on Willie Anderson. Willie Anderson's got some anger that he's got to work out before NXT's Great American Bash. We've also got Danny Burch and Orny Lorcan taking on the Bollywood boys, Sunil and Samir Singh. We've also got Noam Dar taking on Mansoor. Pete Dunne takes on Santos Escobar. And in our main event, Jordan Devlin takes on Drake Maverick. I know what match I want to see, ladies and gentlemen, and this is the one. It is, in fact, a rematch from Fastlane.
That is right.
That's right. So let's see if Ariya Daivari can get a moment of retribution on Willie Anderson. Here we go. It's 205 Live. We're here in Ohio.
Do you want to be here?
No, nobody wants to be here. Well, welcome to 205 Live.
The least exciting show in your wrestling week is in the least exciting city it could be.
Where do you have to watch this? Only on the WWE Network, of course. Here we go. Ariya Daivari, Willie Anderson, the hardest working man in the entire industry.
There could be a chance for Willie Anderson to have 3 matches in this week.
It's true.
You are very...
living up to the title.
Very right. Here we go. Ariya Daivari looking in great shape.
Very chiseled.
We'll see what he can put up against Willie Anderson, coming off a huge victory this week on NXT against Damian Priest. And of course, wherever Willie Anderson goes, the party comes with him.
And his opponent from Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 205 pounds, the enforcer, Willie Anderson.
Absolutely amazing that Willie Anderson could find 2 completely different ladies in Ohio to have him come out with them today.
Oh no, I think that those are the same ladies that they just travel with. They just come along for the ride.
From what I understand, they're permanent hoes.
Yeah, that's a permanent fixture for Willie
That's a
Anderson.
full-time job.
That's right.
They got SAG cards. They got insurance.
They're doing better than us here in the booth.
I'm saying.
But to their credit, I don't think I could dance that well. So, God bless.
All right, cut my music. What's up, Youngstown, Ohio? I got the hoes with me, and I'm in the house. What's happening?
Yo!
Yeah, so I got this motherfucker Daivari who looks like he pumped my gas last week.
Whoa!
And you know what? I don't really give a damn. So, Daivari, you bring your slick head ass back in this ring after I get done talking. I'm going to whoop your ass in front of Youngstown. How about that?
Yeah!
He said the name of the town.
That's right. getting the cheap, good heat because I know how to do this. What's happening? Yeah. All right.
Yeah!
All right, Kevin Dunn.
Youngstown.
All right. Kevin Dunn gave you my cue. Here's your mic and jack it off.
Here we go. Oh, man, Willie Anderson starting off hot, raining down blows right on Ariya Daivari. Kick to the midsection. Oh, my God. Oh.
A double punch right there.
Yeah, that's what that looked like. Ariya Daivari getting Willie Anderson into the corner. Keeping him in the corner. Oh, and this crowd. This Ohio crowd, you can hear the animus for Ariya Daivari.
They are booing the shit out of the fuck.
They do not like. Leg lariat! Leg lariat!
Those leg lariats come out of nowhere.
Time to go home, bitch.
Oh! Willie Anderson looking to go home early. Cover now. 1, 2. Oh! Daivari kicks out in 2.
Almost starting off 205 Live, making Daivari look like a chump.
Oh, man. Shot to the midsection as Willie Anderson makes his way to his feet. Oh! Ariya Daivari. It's not even 90 seconds into this match, and he is busted open already.
Willie Anderson is not working by the hour tonight.
No, Willie Anderson is working stiff. But Ariya Daivari is showing that he's no chump. The heat, my God. Cover now. 1, kick out in 1. Easy kick out for Willie Anderson. Suplex.
Give credit to Daivari. He's fighting back.
He is. He's definitely fighting from underneath. Up into the fireman's carry now, but Daivari able to reverse into a DDT as Willie Anderson goes for lower ground. Oh, what a shot right to the jaw of Willie Anderson.
I'm fairly certain I saw Daivari outside the arena telling Ohio that they suck. I'm pretty sure that's why this crowd is so upset with him.
They do not like him at all. Daivari, oh, wow, coming up with a reversal. Oh, just slammed into the turnbuckle, working on the lower back. Willie Anderson able to make his way to his feet. Oh, and what a cutter.
Very sudden.
Stomp now right to the face of Willie Anderson.
Ariya Daivari very upset Willie Anderson messed up his good looks. Now he's looking to return the favor.
Oh! And taking it down to Jackson, Ariya Daivari. His stomach has got to be feeling that. A six-pack won't protect you from those vicious shots to the midsection. Willie Anderson setting up to take Ariya Daivari down to Motown. 1, 2, and 3. That's it. That's got to be it. Cover now. 1,
Get out of this one.
2, 3. Willie Anderson coming up with a easy victory.
2 for 2 this week.
Here is your winner, the Enforcer, Willie Anderson.
That's right, baby. Whooping that ass.
I don't think Willie Anderson has opened up a can of whoop ass this week. I think he's got a 2-liter and he's got 20 left.
He's got a case of 24 cans ready to go.
All right, as we move on through the rest of the card and on to SmackDown. All right. Danny Burch, Oney Lorcan taking on the Singh brothers, and Danny Burch and Oney Lorcan come up with the victory there. Noam Dar taking on Mansoor in our third matchup. Mansoor comes up with the victory. Pete Dunne versus Santos Escobar. Santos Escobar coming up with the victory. And in our main event, it's Jordan Devlin taking on Drake Maverick. But Tony Nese says, no, Jordan, you are mine. Coming up with a no contest. And on we move to SmackDown.
And we get a Chuck, Mr. Bean. I need him booked. I need him booked. I need him booked. I need him booked.
Well, it's been him and Tucker for about 3 weeks now.
It has indeed. So let's take a look at who is on SmackDown tonight. Starting off with an interesting fatal 4-way. AJ Styles, Baron Corbin, Jey Uso, and Braun Strowman in a fatal 4-way. We've also got Bayley taking on Sonya Deville. Jeff Hardy is coming out to tell us something important tonight. We've also got Carmella taking on Tamina,
whose dad killed a woman.
Yes,
and Vince McMahon covered it up.
Yeah, those are all things that happen. Nia Jackson, Shayna Baszler taking on Lacey Evans and Sasha Banks. That's a weird pairing. Yeah. We've also got Elias taking on Kofi Kingston. And in our main event, it's Daniel Bryan taking on Sheamus. Unfortunately, we do not have a Mr. Bean matchup this week. But I think that this Fatal 4-Way is definitely really interesting. What do you guys think? What matchup do you want to see this week?
I'm a huge Sonya Deville fan, and I don't think we've seen her in Super Universe mode yet, but I agree with you that the Fatal 4-Way match is probably the most entertaining of this card.
Yeah. Well, what do you think? It's between Bayley and Sonya Deville and the Fatal 4-Way. AJ Styles, the what is it? The King of the Possum Day Parade, Baron Corbin. We've also got Landscaper Braun Strowman and main event Jey Uso.
Yeah, give me the 4-Way.
All right.
Who cares?
Fatal 4-Way it is. Let's turn that music down.
That's right.
Don't get copyright.
It's Friday night. It's time for SmackDown.
Just record Chuck and use that.
That's right.
Put that on a loop.
Are you ready for some whooping of the ass?
Right? I mean, I would tune in if that was the theme song.
If that was the song?
Yeah, I would.
I appreciate you entertaining my terrible singing.
We're here at the University of Phoenix Arena in Phoenix, Arizona.
All right, here we go. It's the Fatal 4-Way matchup. AJ Styles, Baron Corbin, Braun Strowman, and Jey Uso.
Is that still too loud? Oh, there it is.
I don't know. I never know what's too loud.
I'm telling you, no one knows the rules anymore.
No, it's because there aren't any, really. I mean, there's just the ability to get fined or the automated stuff that, ends up working its way in there. All right, here we go.
Who do you guys like in this one? I'm picking AJ.
You know, I kind of like the idea of the upset. I think I like Jey Uso on this one.
Nice. It's the genuinely unlikable King Corbin.
In every possible sense of the word, too. He's the only wrestler that has me blocked on Twitter.
Really?
Yes.
The only one?
Maybe not the only one. I don't know. I've been mouthing off to some other wrestlers recently.
I was going to say, Kevin Owens was real liberal with that block button a couple years ago.
Oh, yeah. There was a morning show that I was working adjacent to that got in trouble with Baron Corbin, and I tried to pile on, and apparently he didn't like that. I did end up having Baron Corbin marks in my mentions, and that was a whole lot of fun. Because if you think Baron Corbin has some thin skin, you've not met his fans.
I think even The Miz doesn't like Baron Corbin because Baron Corbin is better at being hated than he is.
Miz is pretty fucking hateable, though.
He truly is. Man who's not finished with you walking right through the stage.
Physics do not apply to Braun fucking Strowman.
Walked right through that LED screen like it was a shrubbery.
Who are you, Homer Simpson?
Thinking more groundskeeper Willie.
Yeah, he is dressed like groundskeeper Willie, isn't he?
He's the Strowman Express. What a fucking kiss of death on that gimmick.
I think it's interesting that they're even calling him main event Jey Uso on SmackDown like it's a gimmick because they know it's temporary.
Yep.
I do have to admit that sometimes if I want to get hype, I'll just put this song on.
It is a great song.
Yeah.
Here we go. All four superstars are in the ring, and action is about to get underway.
I don't know how smart that was. AJ Styles picking to square off with Braun Strowman.
And already the "you suck" chants are starting for Baron Corbin. AJ Styles whips Braun Strowman into the corner, but Braun Strowman showing off his strength.
Just powering out.
Braun Strowman now whipped to the apron. AJ Styles. Oh, and Braun Strowman again rebuffing AJ Styles. Strowman now goozles.
That's an illegal
AJ.
choke.
Oh! Doesn't matter. There's no disqualification in a fatal four-way. Ref's not going to call it. And look at the strength of Strowman on display. AJ now whips Strowman to the apron. comes up with that forearm and finally sends Strowman to the outside.
That is the smartest thing you can do is get Strowman out of the ring.
Baron Corbin dispatches Jey Uso on the other side of the ring, makes his way over to Strowman and AJ, now picking a fight with AJ. Action's back in the ring.
Oh, Jesus.
Whoa.
And now Baron Corbin gets the attention of Braun Strowman. Strowman whips Baron Corbin. And, oh, what a backdrop. Oh, kick to the midsection from Braun Strowman. Braun Strowman driving Baron Corbin down to the floor. Jey Uso
misses that right hand.
You know what? That may be a small bit of good fortune for Jey Uso not to get the Giant on his radar.
Yeah, Jey Uso thinks he wants some, but as AJ's song goes, he don't want none. That's a blessing in disguise.
Jey Uso into the cover. AJ kicks out in one.
Yikes.
Baron Corbin with the guillotine on AJ.
Baron Corbin and Braun Strowman have a little bit of history against each other. I would think Baron Corbin...
Braun Strowman now trying to sneak the pin. AJ kicks out in two. Braun Strowman working real smart here. Baron Corbin now. Oh, and it's just toss salad. Everyone is hitting everyone.
Jey Uso getting tossed right back outside.
And Baron Corbin and Braun Strowman make their way to the outside. Braun Strowman now shifting his attention over to AJ, and oh my God, what a back suplex. AJ landed right on his head. Jey Uso now with a scoop and a sit-out slam. Baron Corbin, his feet scraping along the ring steps. Ooh. Baron Corbin able to reverse Jey Uso. Jey Uso able to reverse Baron Corbin. Jey Uso comes up with a forearm. Baron Corbin misses again. Jey Uso with another forearm, and Baron Corbin lands a forearm as these four competitors are right on top of one another. Jey Uso, Baron Corbin move back into the ring. Jey Uso going to work on the knee of Baron Corbin as AJ Styles and Braun Strowman continue the action on the outside. Kick to the chest of Braun Strowman by AJ Styles. But here's Jey Uso. Jey Uso
going for the submission.
And everybody realizing this match could be over.
Looked like a half of a lion tamer there, especially with the knee on the back of Baron Corbin's neck. Braun Strowman now draping Jey Uso on the second rope and just lending all of his mass and body weight to choking Jey Uso on that second rope. Again, this is a fatal four-way matchup, no disqualifications. Braun Strowman tries to come up with a kick, but Jey Uso able to get out of danger, turns his attention to AJ Styles, but Braun Strowman gets his attention right back. And a release suplex. Jey Uso in a world of hurt. AJ Styles coming up with a big jumping knee. Braun Strowman trying to steal the pin. AJ breaks it up. Lots of action here in this fatal four-way. And wow, stereo punches to Braun Strowman from AJ Styles and Baron Corbin. That is not a combination that I thought I would see here today. AJ Styles, Baron Corbin, those two left in the ring. Pump handle applied. AJ Styles with a gut buster. And another one for Jey Uso. He's like, I could dish these out all day.
AJ Styles determined to see somebody's lunch.
AJ Styles making his way to the apron. Setting up for the Styles Clash.
Oh, this doesn't go well.
Both competitors making their way to the feet. AJ Styles. Misses. Both competitors comes up with nothing. No water in the pool. Braun Strowman. And AJ Styles getting caught up in the ropes on that one.
He hit every rope coming down.
Braun Strowman with the cover. Jey Uso's there to break it up. This crowd is on their feet. Oh, super kick from Jey Uso. AJ Styles is out. Braun Strowman and Baron Corbin both there to break it up. Braun Strowman now, double underhook. What is Braun Strowman doing? Stalling and a double underhook suplex.
Looks like
Strowman was going for the running power slam, but AJ took the knee out from Strowman. Strowman and AJ now exchanging blows.
Baron Corbin getting a kick in the back and a kick in the front.
AJ Styles going after Braun Strowman's shoulder. Kick to the face of Braun Strowman. Punch to the face of AJ Styles. Kick to the back. Braun Strowman just going to work on AJ Styles. Baron Corbin on the outside. Jey Uso making his way back into the ring. AJ and Jey Uso working together to chop down that big redwood that is Braun Strowman.
Baron Corbin coming back in the ring for an enziguri.
And Braun Strowman is dropped like a sack of potatoes.
This is the opportunity for the other three people in this match.
Jey Uso able to escape that submission attempt by AJ Styles. AJ going for the pin.
Baron Corbin needs to pick up.
Kick out in 2. Oh, and Jey Uso punches AJ into that back suplex from Baron Corbin. Tried to make his way to the top rope. Baron Corbin stops that in, midway. Action now all on the outside. Baron Corbin just throwing Jey Uso around that ring post.
Everybody has to watch out. Strowman Express is back on the tracks.
Oh, a super kick right to the stomach of Braun Strowman. Now Baron Corbin and Jey Uso mixing it up. Baron Corbin throws Jey Uso back in the ring. AJ, I think, meant to go for Braun Strowman, but ended up hitting Baron Corbin there. Oh, and Jey Uso just raining down blows on Baron Corbin. Baron Corbin driven out to the outside. AJ Styles had the calf crusher on Braun Strowman, but able to reverse. Now Jey Uso and AJ Styles working together on a gut buster. And now they turn their attention to each other. Jey Uso kick to the stomach. Oh, nice. What a DDT. This is Jey Uso's best shot. Baron Corbin slowly making his way to his feet on the outside. Irish whip. AJ Styles setting up. Neck breaker. Jey Uso rolls out of danger. King Corbin reverses AJ Styles. AJ Styles setting up. Is it? Styles clash. Styles there clash onto Baron Corbin. Into the cover. This has got to be it. 1, 2, 3.
A phenomenal one.
God damn.
AJ Styles comes up with a huge victory.
I am consistently impressed that AJ Styles can be as victorious as he can be in Super Universe mode when he misses more phenomenal forearms than he hits.
You are exactly right. Considering that you can take that arsenal out of his, or that weapon out of his arsenal fairly quickly, because he does it to himself, that leaves only 3 moves that he can really beat you with. Impressive display from AJ Styles there. Whew.
pretty good.
Total nonstop action. The true meaning of TNA.
Seriously, like that was that. I mean, it was difficult in parts to cover, just because there was so much action going on. All right, Bayley taking on Sonya Deville. Bayley comes up with the victory. We've got Jeff Hardy. We don't know what he's going to say, but he's saying something. And well,
people like it.
Yeah, that'll be a mystery. Carmella taking on Tamina, whose dad killed a woman, and Vince McMahon covered it up. Carmella comes up with the victory. Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler take on Lacey Evans and Sasha Banks. Lacey Evans comes up with the pin. And we got Elias taking on Kofi Kingston. Elias comes up with the victory there. And your main event, Daniel Bryan taking on Sheamus fella. But Roman Reigns comes in and upsets those plans. The match ends in a no contest. That is it for SmackDown.
But we're not done.
No, because we've got one more. It's time for NXT's Great American Bash. Finn Balor in the main event. Let's run down the card. Opening matchup. Ember Moon taking on Rhea Ripley. What a match. That is probably going to be a great match right there.
Yeah.
Danny Burch and Oney Lorcan taking on Mark Coffey and Wolfgang Gallus. We've also got Walter taking on Dave fucking Mastiff. No holds barred for the UK Championship.
If I'm not booked, I know what I want to watch.
Oh, I know exactly what I want to watch. Roddy Strong takes on Santos Escobar for the NXT North American Championship. We've got Noam Dar and Alexander Wolf taking on Fandango and Tyler Breeze, the combined powers of Breezango, for the NXT Tag Team Championship. There it is. It's Ilja Dragunov taking on Willie Anderson in our penultimate matchup of the night. And in our main event, okay.
That's weird.
Sure.
Yeah.
Finn Balor takes on Killian Dane for some reason.
Finn Balor versus a name drawn out of a hat.
So we've got a lot of good matchups here. Obviously, there's one that we have to watch, but guys, I can't just simulate a Walter Dave Mastiff matchup.
I mean,
we have followed every step of this drama. I feel honor bound to give it to the people. We got to give it to the people.
I mean, are you in a rush?
Not really. I mean, I do have to buy weed, but that's about it.
Okay, well,
I think we should be okay.
I'm in. I'm here.
Here we go.
I may have to go get me a beer brought to you by Yinglings. I'm hoping that if I keep name dropping them, they'll hear this and give us a sponsorship.
That would be nice, wouldn't it? Yeah, they could just mail them. Wouldn't be just ship them straight to
the house.
Yeah,
you know what? I will make a beer shed.
All right, here we go. It's NXT's Great American Bash.
I don't know about you, but I'm so glad the Great American Bash is now an NXT property.
Yeah.
Boy, oh boy, those early 2000s SmackDown branded American Bash, Great American Bashes were terrible.
Oh, you didn't like that in Taboo Tuesday? Or what else shitty pay-per-views they had in that time frame?
Cyber Sunday.
Yeah. Which, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Or what was the December to Dismember, which I guess you should just kill everyone in every match. And it was an ECW SmackDown themed pay-per-view too. What a great time.
All right.
Aggression.
Opening matchup, Ember Moon taking on Rhea Ripley. Ember Moon comes up with the victory. We've got Danny Burch and Oney Lorcan taking on Gallus from NXT UK. Gallus coming up with the victory. Here we go. It's our first matchup, a no-holds-barred match between Walter and Dave Mastiff. Who you guys like for this one? Dave Mastiff has definitely gotten Walter's number on the last couple of matches that we've watched.
I'm going to go with Walter, man.
It's hard to bet against Dave Mastiff, man. Look at that smile.
No, I got to go with Walter, man.
It's that shit-eating grin.
It is.
I mean, I got to say, Walter is definitely the better wrestler. So I'd like to see Walter win, but I don't know, man.
The following contest is a no-holds-barred match and is for the WWE United Kingdom Championship.
I'll be out as soon as I finish digesting Flashpoint Webster.
Walter taking his time getting to the ring. He knows how serious this match is.
You have to imagine by this point that the ring general is looking to finish this rivalry.
Oh, yeah, definitely. He's looking to make a statement, tried to end this once and for all, and also become victorious and the new NXT UK champion.
That is a mean-looking man.
And the man who raided Vader's closet.
Oh, there it is. I was wondering if he was wearing the belt or not.
There you go.
You never know with Dave Mastiff. He is a big man.
I'm surprised they didn't call him Dave McVeigh with the bomber gimmick that he's got.
It's a little on the nose.
Introducing
No
the challenger,
holds barred.
weighing in at 297 pounds.
Jesus.
The big man from Germany.
Introducing the champion from Dudley, England, weighing in at 315 pounds. He is the WWE United Kingdom champion.
No wonder he's so big and tough and dumb. He's from the English version of Dudleyville.
He's just missing the glasses. And that's what it's all for. The UK Championship. Walter, Dave Mastiff, no holds barred, starts right now. Dave Mastiff runs up into an armbar, but Walter able to reverse, kick to the midsection, goes in for an elbow, comes up with a lot of daylight. Oh, what a boot!
God.
What a boot!
He made him eat it.
Vicious strikes from Walter. Oh, but speaking of vicious strikes, Dave Mastiff coming up with a huge lariat.
Returning the favor.
He's the UK champion for a reason. Oh, man, Walter taking all nearly 300 pounds of Dave Mastiff. and scoop slamming him. But Dave Mastiff able to fireman's carry his way out of that predicament. European uppercut from Dave Mastiff. Rocks.
If I was the ref, I would just get the hell out of the ring and wait for one of them to go for a pinfall.
Oh, thought he was going for a vertical suplex, but into a face buster. Whip into the ropes. Oh, wow. What a huge man coming up with a huge drop kick.
300+ pound drop kick. Clean.
Oh.
Hitting that elbow strike right to the sternum of Walter. Walter's in a lot of pain right now. Makes his way to his feet, gets that big boot, takes Dave Mastiff down.
God. Sticking to the upper body, working that neck.
Just cranking on the neck. Got Doris in our chat saying, how's it going, buddy? Hey, how you doing? Thanks for joining for Super Universe. Oh, my God.
Fuck.
Walter headed to the top rope. What is he thinking?
Oh, my
God. What a crossbody. Dave Mastiff tried desperately to move out of the way, but Walter got some of that. Dave Mastiff able to reverse. Oh, my God.
His turn.
Dave Mastiff now going up to the top rope. What is Dave thinking? Waiting for Walter to get to his feet.
Get down from there.
Oh!
He moved.
Misses with the elbow strike. Walter now tying Dave Mastiff up on the top rope and drives him down to the canvas.
Both of these guys blocking out the sun.
Oh, and from a full laying position, a gut-wrench suplex from Walter, showing off all the power. Jumping knee strike now right across the throat of Dave Mastiff. Dave Mastiff looks like he is in a world of hurt. Oh, and now a trapped arm head strikes as Walter just asserts his dominance over Dave Mastiff. Oh, what a lariat.
Almost took his head off.
Oh, what a knee. Walter now pinning the UK champion. 1, 2. Kick out in 2. Walter can't believe it. Dave Mastiff's head is pouring out blood. Walter now setting up. Walter. Oh, Dave Mastiff able to escape. Whatever Walter was thinking, Dave Mastiff now.
Discus lariat.
Discus lariat. That might be it. That might be it. Dave Mastiff now getting Walter back to his feet. Whips him into the corner. Turns him around, sets him up in the corner. Oh,
shit.
What are we looking at here?
Vader bomb.
Cover now. 1, 2. Oh, Walter at the last second gets a shoulder up.
So close.
Dave Mastiff appealing now to the crowd. Getting Walter to his feet. A series of vicious clotheslines. Oh, and a jumping clothesline. Surprising amount of height from such a big man as Dave Mastiff. And Walter just reverses all that momentum.
Teabagged him.
And comes in with the old school Halo teabag.
T for 2. Me 3.
T for 3.
And 4 for the Horde.
He's going to crush his sternum.
He's going to beat him with his dick.
No, stop it.
No man can handle an Austrian taint like this.
Oh, my God.
Oh, Dave Mastiff now.
It wouldn't be great if Dave started teabagging him.
Shoulder checks. Walter down to the mat. Discus lariat. Walter landed right on his neck. Cover from Dave Mastiff. 1, 2. Title on the line.
There it is. Wow.
Dave Mastiff retains
Have you ever seen a no-holds-barred match where they didn't take it outside the ring?
Here's your winner.
Because you have now.
WWE United Kingdom Champion.
That was the most by-the-books, no-holds-barred match I've ever seen. Chuck, you bring up a great point.
Some holds barred.
Dave Mastiff,
Dave Mastiff going backstage to get his ribcage checked out after all of those.
Oh, my God. Dave Mastiff has some of his own wounds to get cleaned up.
We have determined the NXT UK Championship right here at the Great American Bash.
All right. For the NXT North American Championship, it's Roderick Strong taking on Santos Escobar. Who you liking here, Will?
Give me Roddy.
Roddy. Chuck, who you liking?
My heart says Roddy, but my brain says Santos.
Yeah, Santos has been nigh unbeatable, except by Willie Anderson. The results? Roderick Strong is your new NXT North American Champion, bringing gold to the Undisputed Era. All right, this is an interesting matchup. Breezango defending their NXT Championship against the combined powers of Alexander Wolf and Noam Dar. Fascinating, considering Alexander Wolf is a part of Imperium, and I don't think I've ever seen Noam Dar tag team. Actually, come to think of it, I don't know that I've ever seen Noam Dar wrestle. So here we go. Let's find out who comes up on top. Breezango retains their championship. And here we go. It's going to be the last match of Super Universe this week. Almost the main event for NXT Great American Bash. It's Ilja Dragunov and Willie Anderson.
Can he go 3 for 3 in 1 week?
I believe he can. Absolutely. Finally, Willie Anderson is going to be able to get his hands on Ilja Dragunov, as Ilja Dragunov has been harassing him all week. I'm shocked that we didn't see him show up on 205 Live. But you know what? That match was so quick, Willie Anderson didn't give him a chance to show up.
I'd be looking over my shoulder if I was Ilja Dragunov.
Absolutely.
After what he pulled on NXT this week.
That vicious post-match attack, you are absolutely right. Willie Anderson in top form coming into NXT Great American Bash. So far, he's racked up 2 wins against Ilja Dragunov's 1 in this heated rivalry. Ilja Dragunov, frustrated by that, attacked Willie Anderson after his match this week on NXT with Damian Priest. Willie Anderson answered that by beating the absolute Christ out of Ilja Dragunov after that post-match attack. and then taking the rest of that out on Ariya Daivari the next night on 205 Live. Championship caliber performances from Willie Anderson this week.
And pulling out the green furry coat for pay-per-view.
All right, let's go to Willie now for his pre-match promo.
All right, cut my damn music. What's happening, NXT? We up in this bitch.
Yeah!
That's right. And I got to beat Ivan Dragunov again because obviously he just don't know when to leave me the hell alone.
Now I'm hungry for Stroganoff!
That's right. So I want his ass to get up in here. I'm going to send my host to the back, and I'm going to beat his ass.
Yeah!
Oh, yes! And another thing, I'm going to do it in front of the world, y'all, because this is pay-per-view, and we at the Great American Bash.
Yeah!
America!
All right, Kevin Dunn, take this.
Kevin Dunn.
Camera on me, and
just
cut.
Just lingering. Here we go. The bad blood runs deep between these two. Center of the ring tie-up as Willie Anderson forces Ilja Dragunov back to his corner. Ref now.
How much can Willie Anderson have left in the tank after already wrestling 2 matches in 1 week?
Very true. And Dragunov comes into this fresh. He didn't wrestle at all this week on NXT. The last match that he had was against Willie Anderson 2 weeks ago on NXT. Ilja Dragunov now with an armbar on Willie Anderson. Willie Anderson escapes. Both men back to their feet. Collar and elbow tie up.
Oh!
Waistlock takedown. Willie Anderson just squeezing the ribs of Ilja Dragunov and chucks him down to the mat. Kick to the midsection. And Ilja Dragunov forced back into his corner. Willie Anderson gets Ilja Dragunov on the top rope. What's he thinking here? Setting up. This is going to be huge. Coming in. Oh. Superplex. Oh, what a superplex from Willie Anderson. Cover now.
Smart move.
1. Oh, kick out before 2. Dragunov quickly making his way to his feet. Snapmare. And Willie Anderson, just raining down the tip of his elbow. Right on the top head. Right on the crown. Both men to their feet. Willie Anderson attempted a headbutt, but Dragunov was able to dodge. Oh, and Dragunov, after a whip into the ropes, comes up with a huge German suplex.
A very sudden snap German.
Oh, European uppercut. Willie Anderson's rocked into the corner. Ilja Dragunov comes up with chops to the chest. Strikes to the back. Willie Anderson still in that corner. And a flurry of strikes from Ilja Dragunov. Ilja Dragunov gets Willie Anderson to his feet. Chop now exchange between the two men. And a black hole slam. Cover now. 1. Kick out at 1.
Willie Anderson looking real strong tonight. Looking real unwinded.
Kick to the midsection and strike to the back drives Ilja down to the mat. Ilja now comes up with a big takedown reversal. And Ilja starts working on the shoulder of Willie Anderson. Quite possibly trying to take out some of his more striking offense. Both men to their feet. Ilja Dragunov whips Willie Anderson into the corner. And Willie Anderson coming up with an elbow. Oh, going for the leg lariat. But Ilja Dragunov sidesteps and gets a huge boot for his trouble.
He nearly got that leg lariat.
Both men on the outside now.
I don't think this is good.
No, not at all.
Willie Anderson's head driven into the ring apron, and Ilja Dragunov taking time to give the double birds to Willie Anderson. Chop to the neck, and Ilja Dragunov is just raining down blows. It's been all Dragunov since the match went on the outside.
And I don't think he's taking this match seriously enough. I think he expects Willie Anderson to be completely winded from this week.
Action moves back in the ring before the count of 7. Oh, what a spinning back fist out of nowhere from Dragunov. Willie Anderson is in a lot of pain. Cover now. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. Willie Anderson's in trouble.
I thought that back fist was it.
Strikes now to the back from Ilja Dragunov. Headbutt from Willie Anderson. Oh, taking him down to Jackson.
So many punches.
Cover now. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. Willie's got more in the arsenal. I can tell you that for sure. He's setting up for it.
Is in trouble.
Going down to Motown.
Oh.
Caught him. Go for it.
Cover now. 1, 2. Oh my God! Dragunov kicks out just before 3.
Skin of his teeth.
He better come up with something. He's about to lose to him, man. He's already wrestled twice this week.
Oh, Dragunov comes up with the reversal European uppercut. Dragunov now chop right to the head, to the chest, to the head, to the head, to the chest. Oh, and right to the throat. Willie Anderson stunned down to the mat. And Ilja Dragunov now setting up. Oh,
my goodness.
The flying headbutt. I forget what he calls it. Cover here by Dragunov. 1, 2. Oh my God! Willie Anderson kicks out at 2.
Where is he getting this from?
Ilja Dragunov pouring blood from his head. Willie Anderson now comes up with a reversal. He's got control. Ties up Ilja Dragunov in the ropes. Irish whip.
Okay.
Shoulder check.
A little meeting of the minds there.
Oh! Ilja Dragunov comes up with a huge boot out of nowhere. Where did he get that? Tying up Willie Anderson.
This isn't good. Version of an Indian deathlock.
And he breaks the hold. Dragunov setting up Anderson. Anderson, strike to the stomach, able to make his way to his feet, and just slams Dragunov's head straight into the mat. Anderson now just staring daggers at Dragunov as Dragunov looks rocked.
Just gathering himself.
Dragunov slowly making his way to the ropes, making his way to his feet. Anderson now taking him to Jackson for a second time. His midsection has got to be in
cover him
ungodly pain.
He went for the Motown punch.
Cover him.
Dragunov just fell.
Anderson now setting up to take him down to Motown.
Oh, that's it. That's
Cover now. This has got to be it.
Oh my God, ref out of position.
1, 2, 3. That's it.
Yeah. Wow. What a performance.
What a match. What a match. And Ilja Dragunov, furious at the loss, going after Willie Anderson, trying to do what he did this week on NXT, and Willie Anderson is having none of it. Willie Anderson celebrating his victory in peace. Bring the hose.
You got to imagine after a week like this that an NXT championship or maybe a rematch for the Cruiserweight Championship, that's got to be in the cards.
That is absolutely true. This is going to shoot Willie Anderson up the power rankings considerably. Before we move on, let's go down to ringside where Chuck is hanging out with Willie Anderson. Chuck.
Quite possibly the most successful week we have ever seen in NXT. Willie Anderson, how are you feeling?
Feeling damn good. And on top of that, I told y'all that I was going to get that third win. That's the hat trick, baby. That's what I needed. And if I don't get a title shot, I'm going to be mad as hell. Somebody better book me for my belt.
What do you got planned for us next week as far as Super Universe?
I want my damn belt. I want either a title shot for the Cruiserweight belt. I'll take on Dave Mastiff's big ass. If I have to increase my weight, I will go ahead and do what I need to do to get a title around my waist because that's what I need. I need the gold. I already got the honey. I just need that money.
Willie Anderson with his eyes on the prize after a successful week. Back to you, Nate.
I just want to remind everyone that at NXT Great American Bash, we saw this earlier, Roddy Strong is the new NXT North American Champion. Willie Anderson has a winning track record against Roderick Strong. That may be an easy target for Willie Anderson to knock off for his next title. Exciting action here at NXT Great American Bash. All right, and let's take a look at the results of our main event. Finn Balor taking on Killian Dane. Finn Balor coming up with the victory, as I would expect. And that will take care of NXT's Great American Bash. Let's go ahead and run down the card for next week's Monday Night Raw, because that's going to do it for this week's One Fall Show Super Universe Mode. Thank you guys for joining us this week. Taking a peek at next week's Raw, we got Aleister Black calling someone out. Will it be the WWE Champion Edge? We'll find out. Riddick Moss takes on MVP, backed up by the Hurt Business. We've also got Mustafa Ali with Mace in his corner taking on Rey Mysterio. Andrade and Angel Garza take on Slapjack and T-Bar, two members of Retribution, right in the middle of the show. We've also got, again, Randy Orton and Drew McIntyre, because it can never end.
I just got a new team name for Andrade and Angel Garza.
What's that?
On Guard.
There you go. I like that.
Nice.
We've got Edge and Seth Rollins in our fifth matchup, and in our main event, it's Asuka and Mickie James, hopefully to end this interminable rivalry. That is what you can look forward to next week here on Super Universe. Again, I want to thank you guys for joining us. Of course, next week we are going to be working our way towards nothing because we don't have a pay-per-view next week or the next 3 weeks.
Wow.
Our next pay-per-view is actually going to be Tables, Ladders, and Chairs in 4 weeks. So we got a lot of storyline to plow through in the next couple of weeks here on Super Universe Mode. I hope you'll join us live over at twitch.tv/Limit Break Radio. 4 p.m. Eastern on Saturdays is when you can catch us live, and I hope that you will. You can, and if you missed anything, if you're watching live and you missed anything, you want to catch any of the replays, you can just check out our video archive on the channel or seek out the One Fall Show YouTube channel and find all of our episodes there as well. Will, let them know where they can find you online.
Yo, you can find me at your house eating up all your snacks, as well as on Twitter at WillieZoo7. Come talk some shit to me, man, because I've been on fire.
There you go. Chuck, let them know where they can find you online.
I'm on Twitch on Sunday afternoons playing Rock Band at twitch.tv/Chizuck, Z-U-C-K. And you can find me on the Nerd Radio podcast, the Talk Horror to Me podcast with Shawnee Constant, who you can also find with me and Nate on the One Fall Show every week, wherever you get your podcasts.
That's right. The One Fall Show is not just a wrestling podcast. It is also a trivia show. So if you want to see who becomes the champion this week, make sure you listen over at onefallshow.podbean.com. My name's Nate Bender. You can follow me online at Nate Benderama for all of my gaming and politics tweets. You can also follow me streaming here Tuesdays, Thursdays, and of course Saturdays for all Super Universe modes. Right here at twitch.tv/Limit Break Radio. That is going to be it for us this week. Join us next week, 4 p.m. Eastern, right here at twitch.tv/Limit Break Radio. Have a good one.
Tag team match, player.